start this by saying this is all done in a Velocity script, by the way. So it's not a plugin. That's the first thing to get across. So
even better.
Yeah. So it's using. Sorry, excuse me. It's using something called the Bynder UI component. It's just a library that they have. All that you need to do. Let me go to the page first, actually, and I can show you what I'm actually talking about. So yeah, this Bynder UI components. So what it does is you add the script in, you configure it, and you'll get this modal that pops up and just integrates with it. I can show you that from the dotCMS side now. So here, I'm pointing at my screen, damn it. So you just add the script in. I've chosen to do this purely in JavaScript and HTML and whatnot, as opposed to using the Velocity scripting language itself, with it being more of a front-end component within the dotCMS things, within the actual component itself. It just made more sense. So the only two things that you really need to do are add the script and then configure it using this Bynder compact view .open. So in this case, it had a few different things that we needed. So what asset types you want to search by, and also what mode. So in this case, it was a single select. We also have a multi-select variant. And then after that, you just plug in an on success. So in this case, I want to render a preview. And then you just do whatever you need to do. And the final step actually is, if I go down, sorry, there's a lot going on here, but the third thing that you need to do is obviously put that that data that you get back into the what's the name of it, the fields value. And that's pretty much it, actually. It's pretty straightforward. We've got a few different things to like remove and update the data and whatnot, but outside of that, there's not really much else that we've needed to do. I can quickly demo what this looks like in dotCMS. Let me just move out of the way. So what that results in then is, if I use one of my test components, one that I created earlier, is I've added a button and a little preview area. The reason why it's in a box like this is, as I say, we've got a multi-select as well. So I'm not a front-end person, so it doesn't look great, but it suffices to what they've asked for, and they're happy for them being AAG. So initially, when you first click the button, it triggers this. You will be prompted to log in. So it handles all of that for you because it's just connecting to the Bynder instance and pulling off to that. So that handles all your login for, details. They typically, if they're logged in on the site itself, they won't actually have to log in here, which is quite handy. So yeah, the presenter with this, and then they can choose an image and add that. This then updates here, and then that's pretty much it. You just have to save the component, the content, sorry, and then publish. And now if I go into here, yeah, there we go. There's that data I've just got back with that image. And that's pretty much it.